service of CNC Worldwide.
The CNC Daily is a service of CNC News and Jib Jab Greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. Your full AccuWeather forecast is always on top on your CNC local page. First to the economy. A report from New York State Comptroller Thomas DiNapoli says New York has gained back most of the jobs it lost during the recession, but the unemployment rate has started rising again. New York added more than 312,000 jobs in the past 2 years. That's nearly 95% of the jobs lost during the recession. But some regions continue to struggle, and the unemployment rate in New York is rising again. Why is the recovery slow? Comptroller DiNapoli says the European debt crisis and budget cutting in Washington are part of it. He says both are slowing down the national recovery. The Comptroller's report says Rochester regained 15,900 of the 19,000 jobs it lost since the recession began 4 years ago. It's in the best shape of the big upstate cities. The others aren't doing nearly as well. Syracuse has regained just 6,900 of nearly 14,000 jobs lost during the recession. Buffalo has regained a little more than half of the 21,000 jobs it lost, and many of their new jobs pay less than the ones lost during the recession. The Quinnipiac University poll has been surveying New Yorkers about what you think on some key issues, releasing the results Wednesday and Thursday. You gave Governor Andrew Cuomo a 71% approval rating, the highest score for an Empire State governor since George Pataki hit 81% in the wake of 9/11. The results continue Governor Cuomo's year-long trend with the highest approval rating of any governor in the 7 states that Quinnipiac surveys. Cuomo's job approval is 68% even among Republicans, 76% among Democrats, 69% among independents. There is no gender or racial gap. Approval is 68% upstate, 72% in New York City. Voters support raising New York's minimum wage by 79 to 18%, including 61% support from Republicans. And you support by 56 to 33% the creation of Las Vegas-type casinos. No significant opposition to that from any group. Okay, that's one poll. In the second one, New York State voters approve 38 to 25% of the way New York Archbishop Timothy Cardinal Dolan is leading Catholics in the state. 37%, including 18% of Roman Catholics, are undecided, according to Quinnipiac. 43% of New York voters think Catholic Church leaders are too involved in politics. Among Catholics, the same 43% say things are about right. 17% say not involved enough. In their efforts to fight cancer and other threats to human health, researchers are looking to the birds and the bees, also to frogs, fish, and a lot of other species. It turns out many species have immune systems that are more active than humans. Studying how their natural defenses work could help us. People researching that question will meet in Rochester next week for the 3rd North American Comparative Immunology Workshop at the University of Rochester Medical Center. They'll trade notes about the disease-fighting capabilities of catfish, frogs, snails, sea squirts, and other species in an effort to learn more about stopping diseases that affect not only those animals, but also people. The 3-day workshop is being organized by Ph.D. Jacques Robert, an associate professor of microbiology and immunology at the U of R. He leads the Jumping Frog Laboratory, an international study of how frogs fight disease. Working on frogs, they've learned that the body relies heavily on a specialized type of T cell to counter the growth of a cancerous tumor or even oust the tumor altogether. Remember this? New York's unofficial I Love New York motto is making a comeback. Governor Cuomo has launched a new tourism advertising campaign. It features a reinvention of the iconic 1980s logo to promote New York's vacation destinations and attractions. The campaign hasn't been seen on TV in more than 3 years because of state budget cuts. And here's what's new. The state is asking New Yorkers and visitors to help remake the old I Heart NY logo. They want you to submit personal sketches depicting what you love about New York State. It's win in place and show, as the old ads used to say. And here's a quick final note. The Arundecoit Farm Market opens for the season Thursday, May 31st. It's behind Town Hall on Titus Avenue, open Thursdays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., May 31st through October. On this page, you'll find links to these and other stories, and at the bottom, links for you to use. Post us your own news updates, sports, and salutes, and we'll put them up for you right here on the CNC News pages. Next news as it happens, updates when necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.